Welcome back to my channel. I'm Haley Howland. I'm a homeschool mom of 4. We currently homeschool 2 out of 4 of our children, and it has been such a fun ride. We have been homeschooling now for 2.5 years, and it has been such a joy. It's also been very hard, but honestly, I wouldn't trade it for anything because I truly love this so much. So here I'm sharing all things homeschooling curriculum, all things encouragement and motherhood. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a review on the Middle Ages Gather Round unit study. So I'll give you a little backstory. We have been doing this unit for close to a month and a half now. We've gone a little bit slower because we're just using it as a supplement. We are not using this unit as a full-on curriculum. So this is just something fun that we're adding into our homeschool. And we also we have a whole class at our homeschool co-op that we do twice a month that is geared towards the Middle Ages. So my kids are learning a lot about the Middle Ages right now. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because I had a couple field trips planned for this particular unit, and I knew that it was coming up for this next semester, and I wanted to learn as a family. I wanted to do it as a family style, and I thought this unit would be a perfect way to incorporate that because I'm not actually able to sit in on their class at our homeschooling co-op because I teach a class at our homeschooling co-op. So I really wanted to learn alongside with my kids because I was just so fascinated and excited for them to be in this history class. So anyways, we are using this, like I said, as a fun supplement, and I am going to go ahead and jump into it. We chose to bind this ourselves. I got the PDF download because there's 2 options. You can print it off through Gather Round, or you can do a PDF download and you can print it off at your house. So we have an excellent printer at my house, and it does wonderful with printing a lot. But that is one of the things that for the next time I would print off through Gather Round and just pay a little bit more. But I wanted to have this for our units, for my up-and-coming learners in the future. I thought this would be a really fun family-style way to learn as my older kids get older and my younger kids get to a learning age as far as schoolwork goes. And so anyways, that's something that I chose to do the PDF download. And with that, you get the whole family bundle. You get everyone. You can download in the future. You can download just at your leisure. And I enjoy that. It was just a lot of pages to print off. And so with that, I would probably in the future, I'm thinking I will probably just pay a little bit more and get it bound through Gather Round or a smaller printing company. So anyways, and it seemed like it kind of was getting a little lost, so it was just getting lost with printing it at home. So I thought it would be just a little bit easier with printing it through them. So that is my first thing. If you are if you like and enjoy binding stuff at home, this would be, I think it would be perfectly fine. I don't enjoy printing off large amounts of paper. I don't mind printing off a lot of paper, but this was a lot. So anyways, that's just kind of my little tidbit there. So if you can kind of do with that what you please, but if you're so the 2 students that I have with this unit is a pre-reader, and I also have a lower elementary. So with that, I printed off those 2, and then I printed off the teacher's guide. And I think that I think the information that is in this particular unit is wonderful. I think they have such depth with this unit. The unit itself is beautiful. The information that's given is very age appropriate. Even up until, high school, I thought the information that was given was really, really age appropriate, but it was also really deep. And I really enjoyed just the graphics were beautiful, the activities were awesome, and we kind of tweaked it to be our own. So like I said in the beginning, we are using this just as a supplement. We're not using this as a full curriculum. So we just kind of picked out I would pre-read the night before, or starting like on Sunday nights, prepping some of our work, and then in the middle of the week prepping some of our work and getting all the pages that we needed to get out of that particular lesson. And then I would just take a lot of the key points, a lot of the worksheets, the key points, and then the worksheets that went along with that. And I didn't make my kids do all of the worksheets, because there is, if you're using this as a full curriculum, I think it's perfect. But if you're just using this as a supplement like we are, it's a lot of worksheets. So that's where we kind of tweaked it to be our own. So just so you know, getting into that, and I'll just share from like what I did is I just took the really read our story from the teacher's guide, the lesson that day, and then like I said, I would prep our worksheets for that day, or if my kids actually have narration books, so they would draw what we learned about, and then we would just do like the activity for the day that went along with that lesson. We did not do all the worksheets, like I said, because my kids were, it became a lot when I was like every lesson, and this is meant to be like a 4-day, 5-day curriculum. So it just became where they were like, oh, another worksheet? Like, it just became a lot. So I just kind of tweaked it to be our own and did our own kind of style with that. But otherwise I didn't mind doing that, but I think in the future I probably, like if I printed it again, I probably wouldn't print all the sheets, because I'm like, oh, well, I didn't need all those sheets, so anyways, we did that, and I love the activities. My kids love the activities, and they love the information that was given. We have a lot of like inside jokes now from this particular unit that we were able to do, and so I thought that was really fun. My kids are like pointing out all the Middle Ages things, and when they see knights and princesses and things like that, they are really, really enjoying that. And I thought the activities, as far as like hands-on activities that they give you, the creativity, like STEM projects that they give you, and then the lesson, kind of like a term, not an exam, but something to just like, hey, what did you, like a project, a lesson project. That was really fun too. Like, they get to create their own newspaper or magazine, and they get to kind of make up their own name and things like that. So my kids really enjoyed that. So we really have enjoyed this unit, and I think that this is a great way to enrich your homeschooling if you are bringing this into if you're studying this time period. So like I said, those are some things that we really, really loved. Now, some things that I didn't really love was there was a lot of reading. So that was kind of a lot of worksheets and a lot of reading. So like I said, I kind of took the points. I noticed at the beginning, it was, there was more reading than my kids were able to kind of like sit through. So I tweaked some of that and just grabbed like at the end or kind of like the beginning, I noticed that, and then halfway through I started to kind of tweak our own kind of lesson out of the lesson. So, which is fine. Like I said, if we're using this as a supplement. And so I realized that kind of afterwards, because I thought we would use this as a full curriculum, and then I was like, I don't think I'm gonna use this. I think I'm gonna keep doing what we're doing. So it was a lot of reading just for the pre-reader in the lower elementary, and then there's even more reading for middle school and high school. But there's a lot of good stuff to get out of that. So I think if your kids are older and they can sit through it, I think you're good. But we just didn't really love the amount of sitting, and then when you're sitting and then you're doing copy work after that, it just got to be a lot. So anyways, that's the only things that we really didn't love. Everything else, this unit has been beautiful. It's really brought a lot of enrichment into this time period for us. I think it's given more depth than I thought it was going to, and so that has been really fun. So I think for the next one, we are going to... There you go. For our next one, we are going to be diving into artists. And so that's going to be really fun. If you have done artists, or if you've never done artists before, let me know in the comments. And I would love for you to subscribe and check out that video, or let me know, subscribe and let me know any comments that you have. But baby was getting kind of cranky. So what we're going to be doing next is artists. And I'm very excited about that because we have a few art exhibits, and then we have bakeries that I really wanted to visit, and I even thought about doing like a couple pottery places, so the kids could get a lot of different styles of art. So that is something that we're doing next, and I am happy to take you guys along with that and do a review on that. And if you guys would like a flip through of that, I would be happy to do it. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be doing a book haul next. I got a lot of good stuff from the thrift store, and I would love for you to join and let me know in the comments some fun things that you're doing this semester. And I'll catch you guys next time.